What do you think that means in terms of continuing to climb the wall of worry and all those great market saws that describe an unloved bull?
Yeah, I mean, it's the key question at the moment, isn't it? I think that the bull market persists as long as growth persists. And growth at the moment is being sustained by central bank action. I don't think the central banks have exhausted all the bullets in their armory. And I guess, you're now at a point where, after sustaining the recovery for a number of years, in America you're getting close to full employment. You're starting to see real wages pick up. You have seen a reasonable amount of capital investment. In Europe, the recovery was delayed by the events of 2011, 2012. But again, you're growing below trend, but you're growing. Jobs are being created, incomes are starting to pick up, and so as long as you can keep the show on the road for the next couple of years, you could start to see more capital investment in Europe, productivity growth, and the recovery becomes self-sustaining. And I think that's key for keeping the bull market going.
First, you started to make it sound a bit like a Ponzi scheme. And then
Absolutely
out of that,
not.
you pulled the bones of something that could be a credible recovery in earnings growth.
What is the point of QE? The point of QE is to buy time for the financial system to repair itself. And we saw that happen relatively quickly in the States, and it happened rather more slowly in Europe, but the financial system is pretty much fixed in Europe to the extent that banks have passed the stress test. Fourth quarter earnings for banks looked okay, balance sheets looked okay, 13.5% core equity tier 1 rising this year. They're starting to pay dividends again. The banking system is functioning again. Credit's being extended. The credit surveys show that. And so, we're at a point now where growth needs to become self-sustaining, as I say, but the employment picture looks good. The clouds on the horizon for Europe really come from global manufacturing. But then in my book, the valuation reflects that. So in a sense, if China recovers this year and global demand starts to pick up again, then that's the icing on the cake that you get that's not paid for in the valuation at the moment.